Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gate Tarot. I am your goddess, Alicia. The voice is not voicing, y'all, but I'm here. It's a beautiful TGIF Friday morning. For those who are off for the weekend, you made it through another week. Congratulations. It is a sunny, beautiful, and cool, pleasantly cool day outside. Today is governed by Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, abundance, passion, desire, creativity. That loud? I was getting my vibe on, y'all. So if you are guided to find this live today, this is a message of breakthrough. Hello, what's up, beloved? Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, beloved. Welcome to the Soul Tribe family, boo. What's up, babe? Thank you for coming in, joining us. I'm about to do a whole reading for you. Your energy, your vibe is larger than life, beloved. I can feel it. I almost want to pause and just speak on that. But I got a collective reading. Welcome in, beloved. Welcome home. Welcome home. So, what's up, Rain? I see you, boo. Rain, oh my God, Rain. When I come across your energy, I get so many messages, so many downloads, Queen. Your energy is so flowing. It's so more powerful than you have tapped into as of yet. But you shall find out before the end of this year what it's all about. I see big possibilities and a lot of greatness in your future, Queen. Because for whom much has experienced, it's preparation for so much more. And you have been prepared for a lot. Yes. Hello, Charisma. What's up, boo? Hey, beloved. Hello. Jamisha. Welcome in, Jamisha. Yes, welcome home, beloved. Everybody welcome in Jamisha, a new Soul Tribe family member. I don't know if you know this, family, but I posted up in my page yesterday and today. My new website is finally up and running. They verified everything. You can pay through the website. You can book through the website. You can stay in touch. So when you get a chance, go see it. I added so many more services and information this morning. Is growing. I'm feeling so blessed. It don't look nothing like my old site, but I'm heading in a new direction. So many of you are coming along on this journey. I'm looking forward to. I see it mostly in the fall. Autumn season, we're going to be meeting up. A lot of us will be traveling to meet each other or to meet at a retreat. We're going to be doing it big, y'all. We're going to be tribing. Got a sisterhood in the works. Hello. I'm just saying. What occult priestess don't have a coven? What occult priestess don't have a sisterhood, a coven? You hear? Okay. Prepare for greatness, for excitement, for new energy coming into your life. We're going to be busy, booked, and blessed. We're going to be traveling. We're going to be eating and greeting and manifesting our twin flames along the way. Hello. Okay. Today's reading is about a breakthrough. Not only in your spiritual life, in your financial life, but also in your love life. And love can be a lot of things. It can be a sisterhood, a coven, meeting your tribe, moving to that great new community where you will thrive in your own business, live on your own time, work in your garden, plant your farm, your just you and your boo, just living life to the fullest in your own empire with your children and blending families and making things happen. It can also be business partnerships coming together to collaborate on work and creativity and new endeavors to bring in a lot of financial independence. It can be a ride or die, that get that travel companion and you see the world. You see the world finally. It could be a lifelong dream coming into your reality. It can be a start of a new family, whether it's you having a child or grandchild coming in, moving on that farmland, that plantation, that ranch, into that castle, that queendom, that empire, the high-rise condo in the sky, to finally live the life of a queen or a king with ease, money in the bank and gas in the tank. First, we'll pull a couple of cards. Whether you're coming in or out, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. Yada, yada, yada. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below every video. So we're going to first start and see where you come from, what you're about, what is bringing in this blessing, what have you completed, and what's the first card out? You are surrounded, beloved, by angelic forces. You may feel them. You may feel new energy in your home. Some of us are having a lot of paranormal activity. No fear. No fear. These are angelic lines of protection. Those that are feng shui in your home, clearing out some old energy, cleaning up, reorganizing, shifting the energy into lightness and love. There's some angels around you. Now, we know who the big one is. My big sister, Michael, aka Michael, which is also a unisex name, if you want to call it that. God's largest angel, the protector, the guide. Now, a lot of people, whether you believe Michael or Michael is a male or female, many believe the angels have no gender at all. So it really don't matter. They're divine beings of light. They don't have physical bodies. They are not in the flesh. They have no gender, no parts. I don't know why humanity places so many obstacles, labels on things that are of divine energy. Maybe it's to get people to relate or be pulled in, I'm not sure. But the divine archangels have no gender. They're neither male or female. They're angels, they're beings of light. They're not human bodies in the flesh walking around with legs and arms. But regardless of what you believe in, what you follow, Michael was the first one to come out. Heavy Archangel Gabriel. Heavy Gabriel today. The angel of healing, restoration, soothing, calming, grounding energy. because you have a great future ahead of you. Now, there will be many spiritual niches that will come out. You have to discern which one is yours, what speaks to you. Or you have a scribe and a writer, someone very wise, educated, knowledgeable, putting pen to paper. Now, we use scribes. They come in many forms. It can be runes. It can be ink blots. It can be visual prints. It can be unscripted, which means, well, if you know, you know. In meditation, you zone out and you're no longer the pen or the hand. You're just being used by the divine, and you surprise yourself when you see what you write. That's unscripted scribing. There are those who will write the new temple, the new books of spirituality for the next generation. Those that will use scribes to bind. In the occult practice, we use scribing to bind or to unbind energies, their markings. If you've done work with me, especially candle work, you've seen how I scribe every candle. It's a gift. It's very much tied to Germanic or Nordic or Viking. It's very much tied to the fairy plane. Very much tied to the fae dimension. If you're a fae, if you're a fairy, Rain, scribing is very much tied to the fae dimension. My scholars, charisma, these who I worked with closely, so I know the direction you're being led in. Now, you can also, besides writing books, you could write the next laws, or whether pamphlets or on tablets. We also have ink blots, the ink blots. It's scribing, but I'm not going to go into all of it, but if you book a mentorship, it'll be part of searching and finding your niche. There's somebody, your ships are sailing in. Your ships are sailing in with your divine gifts and your divine blessings. Now, many of you, your ship is sailing in not to unload, but to bring you on board, take you away to your forever home, your forever position, moving into a new country, a new state, because you're in the wrong place, to be able to divine or to reach your highest level of potential, whether you're around family or friends or just a toxic community or neighborhood. The energy isn't matching where you are going, how you've elevated, how you've changed. And spirit needs to move you in a better place so you can be useful and help out humanity. Now, what did I say about inviting a new baby or a grandchild into your life? There's a new baby coming in to bring in some new love, to join families between you and a partner, a marriage, a commitment, a happy ever after ending to your home, a celebration of life. Because here's a family tree. Here's a family tree. The lineage continues, it grows. You build a legacy that you can leave behind. You're here to restore the next generation. Find your way back to your actual lineage, your ancestral lineage. Many of us don't know. And there wasn't a book. No one left it, no one left records. Many of us maybe didn't grow up in your home you were born in, or or moved away from a hometown young and don't even know how far back your lineage is. My mother's mama, my grandma passed before my mother had kids. I didn't physically get to know my Nana on my mother's side. That is my strongest maternal roots. So I have to dive in, tap in, connect, find her, seek her out on my own. And I did. And we're now finding out that she's a twin. We look exactly alike. I was shocked. Then I opened up and discovered a whole lot more. Where she was born, where she came from, her mama, the land. To find out she was a Black Indian, Blackfoot, married to a Sioux Indian. So it was a lot. Not knowing I was that close to indigenous, it empowered me to thank you, beloved. Hello. Thank you, Paul. Tapping into your Akashic, opening up your birth records, finding out who you really are and what the stuff you're made of, opening up your spiritual gifts, finding your niche as a life-changing experience because you're no longer part of the matrix, living a mundane lifestyle day after day. You are now into a whole new energy with a new vision, seeing a new world form right in front of you while you are living in this earth, in the flesh. Many of you will find out that you come from dimensions that are not human, that your ancestors go back so far before humans were on this planet, there were other beings. You'll be shocked to know what you can do when you manifest in the quiet and the stillness with your ancestors, guiding you in, opening up messages, revelations, and delivering you from that 3D experience that we all are living in. So, hello, relocation, confirmation, traveling the world to work, to experience. There it is, confirmation on the bottom of the deck. It's time for you to get out and break free and visit parts of the world and other countries where you are needed. Because where the divine has prepared places for you, tables for you, seats for you, stages for you to speak, to coach, to mentor, to guide, to heal, to awaken. How powerful is that? And I know it's very scary because many may have younger children, or many have children that they can't leave behind, or may have homes or property or everything else that we think is important. Well, the children are, but not the rest. And the adult ones aren't as important as youngsters. Let me say that. God will shift you. God will move you. And God, hello, this white bird, I don't know where it comes from. It comes to visit me every day when I begin this live. There it is. It flies. I don't want to say any other time, but it never fails that it arrives. So maybe you've been seeing white birds or white feathers, because every day for the last 2 weeks, there she is. So when God moves you and shifts you and relocates your life, be not afraid. Everything that you need will be supplied. Every support system, every open doorway, every generous or kind individual will be put in your path. Every fund, asset, everything you need. I know people say, when God, I'm not ready to relocate. I'm not ready to move. I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that. And God says, when I move you, this and that May not go with you, but I'm going to replace it tenfold if you go. So if that resonates with you, what did I just say about fear? Come on, Grandma. It's safe to want more. That is a confirmation about the fear. It's safe to want more. You see that treasure chest full of abundance? Everything that you need, that you desire to make it easy and safe and comfortable and attainable, achieve, it's going to be provided, my love. It's going to be provided. Everything will open up to you, the doors, the opportunities, the resources, the people, the jobs, the home, the land. The opportunity is going to be placed exactly where you are going. It'll be there before you even get there. You'll be so shocked how you will just walk into it and it will all come together. Now you know if you want to read. Oh, Rain. Irina, I got your donation for your ancestral offering. So your ancestral offering has been scribed with your name and will be included in tomorrow's ceremony. I say, tomorrow is Ancestral Veneration Saturday. Many of you know, and if you don't know, go watch a Saturday recorded live. You will see what I'm speaking about. We honor and celebrate our ancestral lives, our past over loved ones every Saturday on this platform. We give offerings, we give donations, we give love, elevation, we forgive and understand. And we choose to allow ourselves as adults, as spiritual beings, to lift them up, call them out, open the gate, give them a safe place to return, arrive, rest, protect, guide. Every ancestral offering is $3 or more donation to the channel outside of a personal reading, which is not for them, but for you. And then they're burned in a ceremonial honey pot. We pray, we chant, we sing. I do a reading, we get guidance. It's a grand occasion. So if you're down for that and you're looking to venerate because you don't have an altar, this is a way to collectively do it. Every Saturday on the channel. Because they're telling you, beloved, when it's time for you to go, it can't be about what you can't leave, what you got to do, what you got to take care of, or who is more important than you. This is going to be a journey of self-exploration, divine elevation, and a spiritual ascension that's going to transform your life and those around you that will be going forever. But you got to choose you. You got to choose your connection with the divine. You got to choose your ancestors. You got to take the torch. You got to be next. You got to say yes and move and walk and trust and believe that there's victory waiting for you. After surviving and struggling and waiting and crying and obsessing and fear and anxiety and the doubt and the pain and misfortune, there's a victory waiting for you. But you got to remember to choose yourself, choose your lane, choose your purpose, choose destiny. Even before you know it, allow it to unfold by simply walking in, surrendering, sacrificing, letting go, and letting God manifest the life you've been promised, the life that you deserve, that you've earned. And it's safe. Say yes, my love. Say yes. Open your hand. Open your heart. Trust and believe that you will be supported, protected, connected to divine source. There's nothing you will lack or go without. Say yes to you. Say yes to your destiny. Life does not wait around. Every day we die a little more. That's the process of life and death. The hourglass has already been turned upside down. The sand is already pouring. Some of us are in the second half of this life. Don't know how long that's going to be. We wasted time with the wrong people, the wrong jobs, the wrong careers, living in the wrong neighborhood, doing the wrong thing. And now we have a chance to say, I give it all to you. I've tried. This time I'm going to bet on you, divine. I'm going to bet on you, ancestors, because you can see what I cannot see. You know what I do now. No, you know the future. And every way, every path I should take and where I need to go. So I'm going to give it all to you and trust your leadership, your guidance. And that when the student is ready, my teachers will appear. My tribe, my soulmate, my partnerships, it'll all line up in your lane, not in someone else's lane, not watching, competing. Just your lane, untested, full of abundance and curiosity and childlike playfulness and exploration. I see a lot of traveling. What did divine say? What did the divine say? Stop playing small. Stop believing that it can't happen for you or it's not for you. Stop believing that you're not enough or you can't make it happen or, you're too late or too old. You got to catch up or you got to continue doing it, healing, continue work. That will take place in the process along the way. We get too caught up in, I got to continue healing, changing, shifting, molding, practicing. But that will happen in the process, in the action. The more steps you take, the more moves you make, all that will be part of your becoming. All that will align itself. I tell people who have an issue with overthinking, because this is me too, y'all. Because Capricorn, gang, and many of the other signs, I'm going to call them out, the ones I know: Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Leo. These are the major signs, especially if you're cardinal. If you're cardinal, Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, or Libra, if you're fixed, like Taurus, these signs are almost addicted to perfection. It's like we almost can't help it. We get so tied up in how it looks, how it will be accepted, how it will be perceived. We get caught up in the aesthetics of it naturally that sometimes we forget to have fun, to play, to just experience along the way. Like our not fixed, like our mutable signs, Pisces, and the fairy, the hello, and who is mutable? Is it Gemini, Pisces? Taurus might be mutable, Virgo might be fixed, or vice versa. All I know is some signs naturally have a harder time just flowing, because Capricorns, control is an issue for a lot of signs. Cancer, control is an issue. Libra, Aries controls the issue. And it don't have to be your sun sign. Your sun sign is really not where your control energy is. That rising, that Jupiter, a lot of those signs are more control. That Saturn and that Mars for sure. If you have cardinal in your Saturn or Mars, oh beloved, control is a problem for you. No shame and no judgment. It's part of your makeup, your system. It's a reason it's there. But opening up your birth chart and deciphering your Akashic will get you to be able to understand how to navigate it, how to use it in a positive way, because you can't get away from it. It is part of who you are. It's your DNA, and there's a reason why it came back here under that energy. So, like I said yesterday, and I do regularly, everybody runs through it by their sun sign. Sun sign has very little, almost absolutely nothing to do with your spiritual death at all. The sun sign is how we want to show up in the world, how the world sees us, how the world views us. The mask that we wear, that's our sun sign. That has very little, if anything at all, to do with your spiritual elevation, with your life purpose. Sun sign got nothing to do with your life purpose. But we're so programmed to think our sun sign is it, that people have no idea where they belong on a spiritual spectrum and never find their gift. Because the sun sign ain't it. Here's a little gem. Your life purpose and your destiny and where you're going in the second half of your life, mostly, is in your north node. It's in your north node. Is in your, they're like, well, I'm going to just stop with that one because the class ain't open, but I'm going to say, and I don't like my north node sign. That's the blockage. That's a blockage. I like being my sun sign because that means you like the mask that allows people to not see the real you. You don't like vulnerability. You don't like oversharing. You may have trust or bin issues. No shame, no guilt. It's about learning thyself, mastering thyself. In order to do that, you need to get out of denial. And you need to love yourself more and understand that we all are here to learn and discover and rediscover. But you got to figure out where to find that, how to read that. But Divine says, what did I just say? You are not too much, my love. You are not too much. You've been around people. I know me. I'm going to use me as an example. I am an occult priestess. That's my first. Hello. I have an array of gifts. But I am, although I'm a woman, obviously, I have a lot of masculine energy because it goes with leadership. Hello. I'm a Cardinal. I'm a Capricorn. And rising. So forget. I can be very aggressive because I am an oracle. I use my voice. It is that's my most profound gift. A speaker of a culture mentor. I can be aggressive to many that are not. Most of the people that feel that I'm aggressive ain't ready to know about themselves, ain't ready to hear about themselves, still living in denial, afraid of vulnerability, yada yada, don't want to be exposed or broken open. Well, that's what I do. I'm very independent. I I'm always in my own lane, sure of where I'm going and sure of who I am and who I invite. I cut off real quick because I ain't got time to waste. I don't sugarcoat. Even as an empath, because you cannot be a priest or a priestess without being an empath. It's the way you connect to spirit. Hello? Even with that, I've learned to balance it so that my empathy is not over pleasing. It's not settling, not diminishing and pulling back who I am to make people feel better than or stay in denial. Or I've learned to do that. It took a while because no one wants to hurt nobody's feelings. Well, no, not no one, but a lot of spiritualists don't mind bullying, because as a spiritualist, judgment is also a gift. Because if you can't judge from a place of wise criticism, then how the hell you gonna coach? If you're afraid to do that, then but there's a way to do it with tact and kindness. But it still got to be done. There's some people that don't have tact, and it's it is what it is. All that's to say is people will view you according to how you look and make them feel. Because people that are not awakened are ruled by their feelings, their emotions, triggered, bothered, always feel a victim. They're always crying the victim. Those are God's lost sheep. But you, as the awakened, can no longer allow them to pull you back in where you left, because they will. And you may feel that there are times when you feel lonely or depressed or in isolation or whatever it is, and you may seek out friendships, intimacy, whatever. There's a fine line between needing attention and wanting connection. It's a fine line. It's easy to cross it. If the right devil comes around you and pulls you in when you're not looking, or still in your emotions that day, it's easy to get sucked in. So don't allow your need, don't allow your desire to be part of things that inspire you to feel, to want, to desire. Don't mistake those for energy of need and want, because that's just trauma bonding and codependency all over again. The more you know about yourself and what moves you, what shifts you, the karmic debts that you came back here to pay, because we all have them. They're in. When I decipher, I'll let you know what they are in detail, so that you can do them, fulfill them, and be free of debt. So you won't keep reliving lessons. That is the most valuable information in the mentorship I can give you. The debt you came here to pay, what you need to do to pay them, so you can get it done and move that trash out your way to smooth sail into the beautiful life you want and you desire. Because every single one of us, every single one came back here to pay a debt. And some have 8 and some have 1. Some have 1. And some have 3, 4, I've seen deaths up to 11. You don't want to spend 40, 50 years of your life because you don't know that one debt. One. You keep missing it. But they said you are not too much. Don't care what they say, who said it, who left you, abandoned you, rejected you because they said you were too much or needed too much or wanted too much or talked too much. If anybody tells you that, it's them. If anybody tells you that you're just too much, yeah, too much for them. They're lacking. They can't handle it. They're not ready. They're not for you. They're not the one. Someone telling you that makes you feel insecure or they're trying to put you down, bring you down, hurt your feelings, turn that back. Simply say, I absolutely am too much for you, beloved. And I release you with love and well wishes, but obviously you're not the one I need. And I will not be your two. Because that's the one that needs to be number one. They need to be first. They need to be recognized, pampered, spoiled. They need all the attention. That's the one that got abandonment issues. They got issues with rejection. They got a lot of issues with judgment or feeling less than. And it had nothing to do with you. And you might trigger it somehow because it has nothing to, it's all about them. And a lover, a partner, someone that's supposed to be your equal, help carry the load equally, bring balance, should not need you to diminish so they can feel like they are something. Don't need you to sit in the background of their foreground so they can feel important, so they can heal all wound. That has nothing to do with you. If you're in a connection, it's unequal. That's your cue that is not your person. I don't care if it's a friend, a lover, a partner, business, sibling, I don't care who it is. If the connection is not equal, that is not your partner. They don't belong. They came to build themselves up. And taking from you to do that is only going to leave you without. And they'll walk away with everything you gave them and give it to the next because you built up their ego. Because what did Divine say? You are more than allowed to take up space. Wear your crown. Stand your ground. Take up space. The Strength card. Strength. Determination. Willpower. Take your space. Take your seat. Wear your crown. Know that wherever you are, it's where you're supposed to be. Spirit put you there to either transmute the energy, to either bring balance, to either elevate it, or simply to learn a lesson and move on from it. You get to discern why you were there and how long you stay. And if it's worthy of your energy to even bother with him or her, them or it. Because your success, beloved, is already in motion. It's already in motion. The wheel is already turning in your favor. Already. The hand of time has touched the wheel because it was written in the book of destiny that at this time, when you would arrive and you would awaken, that you would begin to thrive and receive. And the wheel is already spinning, it's already turning. And where it stops, only God knows. But as it is turning, you should be connected to that familiar motion. As it moves, as it spins, as it flows, you should be attached to that motion. And say, God, don't you stop it until I arrive in exactly the position where it's meant to stop. Keep me flowing, keep me moving, keep me changing, keep me growing until I arrive at the same exact place on that wheel that is mine. And don't let anyone else's hands come in and block it, stop it, delay it, or take it. But it's mine and meant for me. one step at a time, one action at a time. Patience, but determination, building blocks that have a domino effect. If you place one domino, one creativity, one motion, one action, one goal, and line them up and move forward, God will push that one action, that one movement, and start a domino effect in your life. Everything will fall right in place. Everything will line up for you. So the question is, what is your next step, beloved? What is your next right step? Because the more you move and the more you see things lining up, the more you start to believe and start to trust, okay, God, you see me. So I see you. So we are working together. I am in the flow. I have protection. I have a divine abundance. It's coming in. The more you see that, the more it happens. The more the confidence builds. You smile. You believe. You trust. And then it's easy. Then it's easy. Nothing is hard. There are no hardships. Done is better than perfect. Like I said earlier, perfection for some is a blockage, is a fear, because perfection is all usually linked to fear of how we'll be perceived or liked or bought or stalked, trolled. That usually if perfection is an issue, is because you what is the word? You appreciate human validation. And that's not automatically a negative thing. Because there may be, if you were representing or supporting or guiding a population or humanity, you want to make sure you're giving them what they need. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. To strive for it, to reach for it, but to be obsessed with it so much that you do nothing and you just keep waiting and procrastinating, you never finish nothing, and you never, that's two different things. One is self-reflection, self-guidance, and the other one is fear. Fear, needing a validation, needing others to come in and support you, celebrate you. That's an ego response. But being done with something, which means you take the action, you make it happen, you put it out there, and then you let go and just let God do it, and you move on to the next project. But that one is done, completed, finished to the best of your ability. You put it out there online in the store, give it to the world, and then you walk away to your next goal. And you understand that while that is out there, God's multiplying it, expanding it, making it noticeable, making those aware of it, bringing in the audience, the clients, the business. You don't have to chase it or check on it every day or watch it or chase numbers or people. Why is my ear ringing like so loudly? Being done with the project, being done with the goal, being done with an assignment, and being able to move on to something better, something greater, taking the inspiration from that and putting it into something new is way better than being perfect. Because perfection means it takes longer. It takes more money, more resources, more time, more energy. And it never really gets the notoriety it can receive, because now the audience that was waiting is gone. Their patience ran out. God had them lined up for you, and now they're gone. So when you finally put it out there, then it's not seen, it's not known, and then there's some kind of feeling of failure when God says, you just missed the timeline, missed the mark. But you don't stop. You learn from that. So this time, you get it done, you get it going, you get it moving. You don't take forever and a day and think God's just going to wait. Because there are a lot of collectives at this time, especially in this world, making moves and shifting things. And there's a space for everyone. But that space will not wait forever when there's always someone worthy and willing to take it up and use it wisely. Sometimes we cannot blame everything on failure or bad luck. Sometimes it's just our own timing, procrastination, fear, or impulsiveness. We rush it to get it out in need of money or whatever it is, and then you miss some important steps, and God got to pull it back in, and it's why that didn't work. Well, just tweak it and throw it out there again. It doesn't mean do something different, do something new. Sometimes you got to tweak something old and throw it back out to see if it'll grab a new fish. And that's less time consuming. That's less time consuming than to keep restarting from zero and losing resources on the last, when got tweak it a little bit. Get a little assistance. Partner up and collaborate with someone that's established. Network online, join a group. Book a mentorship, get a reading. Sometimes that's the only tweak that's needed. And it's a one-time thing. And then you're off and running. Hello, beloved. How do you pronounce your name? Is that NYC? What's up, NYC? Is that Shelu or Chelu? What's up, NYC? Y'all know I'm in the NYC. What's up, beloved? I'm in New York. I'm in the Big Apple, what they call the Iron Gate, the hustle and bustle, the fast life. So if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Leaving a 9-to-5 and working for the divine in this big city is a miracle. It's a miracle because it takes 2 and 3 jobs here to pay rent, put food on the table, and I ain't got no mates. I ain't got no spouse currently. Open for love. Are you ready for love? And the RE. Why are you hiding from me? We got somebody here. You got somebody that want to love you. Somebody's coming through. I don't know if you know this person already, or if they're just watching you, or they know about you. But somebody got their eye and want to know if you're ready for love. Because I heard, why are you hiding from me? I don't know if this person has already been in your energy. We'll see. Do you see that letter? That's the letter that once was in that drawer. Now, it may have been hidden, but it looks like it's been found. And somebody's opened it and about to read what's inside. This is a discovery. This is something about to be discovered or has already been discovered. Number 7 is the Chariot card. The Chariot is the fastest moving card in this tarot. It's about quick, fast movement and something on the way. Now, either someone's coming to you with this letter or this letter be sent to you because it's been discovered. Maybe someone left it for you a long time ago and you never got it. So this could be many things. This could be a will, a deed, an inheritance. This could be a love letter. Some kind of message here. Somebody has found this message. Now, or somebody has written this letter to you. I see a lot of letters in this drawer. I just heard the word in jail. I don't know if you have someone in prison or someone about to go to prison, but there's a lot of letters in this drawer. So let's see what this is. Or somebody's written all these letters and never actually sent you any. And now you're about to get all these letters. Here's a mature woman. As a mature woman, this could be you, beloved. If this is you, there's the lovers. There's the lovers. Uh-oh. We got a courthouse here. Uh-oh. If this letter was hidden, if this information was hidden and kept quiet from a legal situation involving the courts, something has been discovered. Something has been found. Maybe it's evidence. And with this lovers, this could be representing a decision. For some of you, this was your twin. I see two, what they call it, doves. How can you just leave me standing alone in the world? It's so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my fault. Okay. Too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is when doves cry. Two turtle doves. Now, I don't know if you're currently in a court case or were in a court case with a counterpart. But it looks like something been discovered, my love. I don't know what spirit's about to take us, but it looks like we're headed in a new direction for this message. Now, that could be this person that said you were too much. This could be a divorce, some kind of legal matter. You could have been experiencing this for a long time, or there's something that already happened and you think it was closed and something about to be reopened. This may also have to do with a relocation or why you're being relocated. Yeah, somebody don't want you to know this, boo-boo. We got occupation in reverse. Somebody done lost their job. Somebody has lost their job. Now, I don't know if something happens to you that caused you to lose a job, or your counterpart is now unemployed. Because something was revealed. Because something was discovered. Bad health, not doing well, very sick, unable to work, unemployed, and unexpected income. Two things. If you were in a legal situation and somebody was doing something against you, hiding, lying, and information from the courts to stop you from getting some money, that's been discovered. A lie, an untruth, false evidence hiding evidence, and this person is now unemployed and very sick. Or you have a mother that may have passed away, that may have left you something and you never got it. There's family lied or hid some information. And now whoever it is that was the ringleader is now really sick. And you're about to receive what you were supposed to receive all along. And if this is a divorce and somebody hid the information from the courts to make sure you did not get reparations or fair settlement, that person is now unemployed because karma has got them off their feet. And now the court is coming to a new decision, making a new decision. And this money says unexpected. You don't even know this is coming. You don't even know what's coming, beloved. It may shock you. You may get a letter in your mailbox, a petition at your door, an email, or if the court had your bank information, this may just hit your account. This is part of that wheel turning in your favor. This unexpected money will come in. As I said, this may make that relocation possible. This divine is making it more achievable for you to move on with your life, to step into your divine purpose, to start beginning the best half of your life. It looks like it's coming with some victory. Somebody else is being judged and you are receiving justice. Or you're just a mature woman and this is for you. You're that mature woman and this is for you. Or this mature woman, whatever her relationship is to you, she's alive. There's a mature woman in your family that's alive and not well because lied about this inheritance, something that belongs to you. And with occupation in reverse, whenever work was being done to put you in bad health so that you would not receive this blessing, has been returned to sender. And now they're in bad health. This is a collective reading. You're going to have to put it where it resonates. Courtship in reverse, this is a divorce. For many of you, this is a divorce settlement. Hid information from the courts, lied about information that's been found, exposed, a new decision being made or a final decision being made, and you're going to be shocked when you receive this unexpected income. Karma had to work it out. It could have taken a long time. But now that karma's been served, somebody's unemployed, somebody's in poor health, somebody has been exposed, information, evidence has been revealed and found. And you're this mature woman, or the mature woman hid this information. Now, if this mature woman is not your counterpart, she with them, she may have influenced them to do this. This could be their mother that didn't like you or faked it like she did and influenced them to hold this back. Or this woman is somebody they're with that doesn't like you, jealous, envious, and may convince your counterpart to keep you stuck, struggling, no luck, because they wanted all the money for themselves. All right, Spirit, the downloads are coming in too fast. I can't keep up. There's a lot of people that are also on the outside watching the live. The way these are coming in, you saw that jump? Crisscross will make you jump. That didn't make me. Now we have one mature man, which looks like a lawyer or a judge, some authority figure. Could be the person, can be an investigator by the courts. Whoever this authority figure is, done discovered this information that was hidden, tucked away, not given, not submitted. And that person making this ruling or this decision to bring fairness and justice to you, beloved. Yeah, being a female. Main female, adjudication, divorce, separate endings. And that main female is you. Oh my God. Now we got identity theft. Ooh, now we got identity theft. Some woman may have posed as you. And maybe it was discovered in this identification they submitted to the court that it ain't you. Because main female, high honor, oh, that's you, but ooh, if they done their stomachs in massive trouble. They may have figured out the documents that were submitted, had a forged signature, false IDs, wasn't you. Somebody was trying to get away with the money, steal the money that belonged to you. Or just asset that's worth a lot of money. Because, baby boo, you got sudden wealth on the way. This is a jackpot. This is a huge winning. Somebody either stole your identity or placated like they were you in a court case you may not even have been involved in. And the whole time they thought it was you. And that wasn't even you. And then figure this out through an investigation. Maybe it was a whistleblower that said that ain't them. Now this whistleblower could actually have been their mother. Or some mature woman maybe has some kind of issue, a moment of clarity or something, and may have said, you know what, maybe she's in bad health. And you know, when you get closer to heaven, I tell people as a doula, the closer you get to heaven, the better you should become. On your way out, you don't want to be karmic. That may be happening. This woman may be in bad health and know that it's time to make amends, and may have whistleblown on whoever this was. That ain't you. That it wasn't you. Get ready for a life-changing financial blessing. They worked to put you in bad health. If they were working to keep you in bad health, it's because it was so that you would never be able to get out of the bed, even come to court, even go to work, so that you would stay hidden in isolation when nobody would see you, so that this person could pretend to be you. They must set you health spells, binding spells, money blocks. confusion magic to keep you in the house, keep you out of sight. Well, this went on, and you may have not. That's what I said you're going to be. That's what it's unexpected. You have no idea what's been going on. You may have think something is closed, or you may have think something is delayed, so you may have walked away and just waited patiently. All this has happened behind the scenes. Well, there's an investigation. What? Oh my God. Okay, this is a trigger warning for someone. Because I got two different downloads, but I'm going to give you both. If you have a child with someone and you win a legal case for child support and they did not want to pay, and they were with a karmic, they didn't want to pay. I'm not going to say, I don't know how else to say, I can't say the way I hear it. They did not want to pay. They did not want to be responsible. They were taking actions to get rid of the responsibility. And for some of you, I don't know that that's the only way I hear it. I don't even know how else to say that. They were trying to put an ending to paying for child support. And they were doing spell work and what they could do. And I don't know if their counterpart knew that the karmic they were with was doing this, or if they were involved. Because you know who did not come out yet? If you're a woman and you were in court with your child's father, that person ain't come out yet. They're hiding. They have not come out the deck yet. Man, yeah. They wanted to do everything they could to change things in their favor, to have things go in their favor, because they did not want you to receive this house. House in reverse. This sudden fortune, they did not want you to receive the house, the sale of the house. They want the court to know about the house. They didn't want to pay child support. They wanted to say they were unemployed, didn't have no money, didn't have no assets, so you'll go without. And the whole time, my love, they were hiding. I didn't even see that come out. You're going to get a petition, a letter, not to your mailbox. It's coming to your door. You're going to sign for it. And you're going to sit down and clutch your pearls when you find out. What they had all along. Didn't want to give you a dime, didn't want to give you a penny, wanted to keep you struggling. But the divine said, divine sent out judgment, commanded justice to be served. And now, hello. And now somebody that wanted to keep you in poverty, keep their child in poverty, or not breathing to get out of support, keep that investigator done gave the court every bit of evidence they need. The spell work, the lies, the identity theft, the forgery, the fraud, the theft. Somebody going to prison. They're unemployed. Somebody's sick. This is a couple. One of them is your counterpart, and the other one is some Jezebel with them that was helping them. Now, I don't know if they have a child of their own and she just wanted it all for hers and not for yours. We'll see. But that courtship is also over because one is sick somewhere and the other one headed for jail, headed for prison. And your counterpart, it was your counterpart. You about to be I'm gonna say it, you about to be a rich bitch, beloved. You about to be that queen bee. You about to be established. Because your ancestors have opened the portal, the doorway, the path. They have opened the gates. They have cleared out, they have uncrossed the road. They have cut through mountains. You're walking into divine energy, resources, abundance, celebration. Your life is about to go through a major transformation. Because whoever your counterpart that thought they were going to be wealthy off of your back, off the backs of their children, not happening. And when is it coming in? Soon. The distant horizon means it's not yet at your door. It's not yet to the shore. But when you look out, you can see it's like the light on the tower in the middle of the ocean. When it blinks, you can see it flashing. You know it's coming. The waves are shifting in your direction. It's coming in. It's coming in. Why do I hear like a bridge over troubled water? God will lay me down. Girl, queen, goddess, you about to find rest. Like a bridge over troubled water. God's about to lay you down and give you rest. Finally, no more overworking, being underpaid, overwhelmed, struggling, sacrificing, living check to check, doing it now, relocating, rebuilding, love unto new management. Okay, my loves. Take it where it resonates. Don't apply, let it fly. But this mature woman, mature now is a mature woman. Mature is an older woman. This was an older woman that was involved with your counterpart in this. Or their baby's mama, which would come out as a mature woman because she would be a mother. All right, beloveds. If anyone would like a reading today, it's $5, $10, and $20. Let's see what deck we're using next. Let's see what that's saying. Somebody targeted you. Somebody that was triggered. Somebody that was triggered by you even breathing. And one, been seeing angel number 1234. There's progress, something moving forward, and don't engage. Somebody may be reaching out to you. It says, don't, it fell out the deck. Identity theft. Also, the word neighbors fell out. Now, I don't know if neighbors were involved, but you may have some neighbors. I'd be seeing angel number 1212. There's an incoming call. That's the one you don't need to engage with. I don't know if your neighbors were involved in this court case, but you may have a neighbor that knows your counterpart or the karmic or somebody that may be trying to get in cahoots with you, get in good with you. Don't engage. You may have this may be something about to happen, something that triggers you between you and your neighbor. Don't engage. Don't communicate with them. Don't argue with them. Don't go over there. Don't invite. Stay in your peaceful place. Ignore it. Something may be happening with your neighbor on either side, because the word triggered came out. This is your warning. Now you know in advance. You had problems with them in the past, or you got some new ones, or whatever this is. Don't engage. Don't open the door. If they knock, hello. Don't answer the phone if they call you because they got some tea. Something's going on with your neighbor. Something is, what it say? It says go silent. You know what? And this turning in your favor. You may have a neighbor that's all up in your business, listening, all through the walls, all up in your business. And if you share backyard, thank you, beloved. Yeah, you, Jamisha, giving you a reading, queen. Jamisha has booked the first $10 reading of the day. Readings are $10, $5, $10, or $20. Now I know Jamisha is yeah, beloveds. You got a neighbor all up in your business listening. Now I know I'm on live, I do readings, I do spiritual work. I know which one of my neighbors they talking about. I know she always listening. I know she's familiar with my ex. There ain't no secret. I know she watching me. I know she have a teenager do it too. Probably at this very moment. It's all good. It's all good. But you got a neighbor. Somebody got a neighbor. It's all up in you. It's about to trigger you. Don't open the door if they knock. You don't even care what they want. Y'all ain't friendly like that. Yeah. Someone this came out yesterday too. You're being guided to travel or take a getaway. And denial came out. Your counterpart wants you to know she is not you. She is not you. You see what it say, right? And it's the seconds. The call is coming in. You will start rising. We got somebody in their 50s. It could be you, your ex, or the karmic, or a neighbor. Somebody in their 50s. Let's take a break. Take a moment. We'll give Jamisha her reading. We're going to pull from the tarot today. And we'll pull a breakthrough message. If you have not, please tap the like button. If you're not subscribed, I don't know why not. Go ahead and tap it. Hit the bell. Come back again, my friend. If you want a reading, $5, $10, or $20 today. The information is in the pinned comments. Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat. I need to know what's going on. That. And please pay attention. You may have somebody trying to tap into your financial records online. Bank accounts, credit cards, something. Somebody is maybe trying to access your financial information. They may have used this for identity theft or to do so. Okay, Jamisha, 129, 129, 29. That's you got the 3 and 13. You got the death card. That's not 9. That's 11. No, beloved, not the death card. You got hangman and justice. Jamisha, you got the hangman and the justice card. The hangman represents something on pause, something delayed, something that's feeling stuck, something you may feel you have no more control over, that's being done by some other universal force. Justice is about victory, karma, something being balanced out, made fair, made equal. So let's see what's going on, beloved. For Jamisha. That card flipped upside down in my hand. Upside down, determined, you're giving love instinctively. Jamisha. The card that turned around in my hand is the moon in reverse. Now, the moon card in the upright is confusion, things hidden in the dark, secrets, but it's in reverse. Something has absolutely been exposed. Something has come to the light. Something can no longer be hidden in the darkness. And you got Two of Swords. Two of Swords is a decision. A decision. Now, this could be a decision that you are being guided to make. Because in Two of Swords, in the regular tarot, she has a blindfold around her eyes. And her swords are crossed. Someone that needs to be blocked out of your life, making the decision to block them out of your life. They don't want you to get this message, Jamisha. Two of Swords is not only you needing to make a decision by moving on blind faith, which means before you know, before you see, trust and believe that it's time for you to make a decision, make a choice. Now that choice could be painful and harsh to do, but you're going to have to choose you, because it can be between two options, yourself and someone else. But this time you choose you and you move on blind faith. But somebody you need to block something out of your life that try to keep you in the that try to keep you confused, in the illusion, unable to see the truth, because it was hidden on purpose, intentionally. This is family, beloved. Family, 10 of Cups, family. If it's your family or someone you had a family with, this is family. 5 of Swords, gossip, lies, rumors, jealousy, and envy. Oh yeah, you need to cut these cords. 2 of Swords is a cord cutting. I need to cut ties, cut binds, because they're binding you, holding you back from your own happiness, from you choosing you. Because there's a whole lot of lies going on. There's a lot of secrets in this family. Jamisha, Ace of Pentacles. This is an inheritance. This is a whole lot of money. And the aces are being turned, ruled, and navigated now by the hand of God. In the regular tarot, the aces have God's hand is holding the pentacle, turning it in your favor. There's secrets, lies, something that was hidden. This is an inheritance. Hello, this is a lot of wealth, a lot of financial freedom that's been hidden intentionally from you. And this is family, or they call themselves family, or somebody you had a family with. Yeah, you got to make a decision, beloved, to cut that cord. You may already have them blocked, because there's too many skeletons in this closet. And the outcome is you headed for victory. The hand of God is turning this in your favor and restoring what was taken, what was lost, what was hidden. Because this is part of your divine destiny. Because that's part of your destiny for you to receive. For you to receive this. That gets you a breakthrough message. I'm normally tongue-tied, but today more so. And now on my left ear. Jamisha, this is being led by a female woman. It's at the front of this. So there's a woman involved. A feminine energy here. There's jealousy and envy, gossip, lies, drama. Yeah, there's a female involved. Breakthrough message for Jamisha. Jamisha, stop playing small. Maybe you need to speak up. Maybe you need to power up or rage out. Show your strength and your confidence that you know God stands by your side, because God is working this out. The divine is working this out. Matter of fact, aces are your ancestors. Aces are held by your ancestors, by your spirit team. They're working this out, beloved, and you need to show strength and your faith You need to rage out, beloved. You need to act like you know. Act like you know. You may be ignoring the truth, or this moon energy could be you. Ain't no confusion. Ain't no illusion. It's exactly what you think it is. And you need to stand up and let people know they're not going to play in your face no more. You need to rage out, boo-boo, because you got a divine spirit team on your side. Now, I'm not saying start a fight, a physical fight, but I am saying don't have to be offensive. Like, don't start it, but don't be letting nobody, but defend yourself when necessary. Don't seek out. Don't seek it out. Ignore it when you can. Don't give it no energy when you can, because it's already being handled. Ain't nothing they can do to stop this wheel from turning with the hand of God holding it. Know that your victory is on the way. But know that this battle going on is somebody playing you for a fool. Thinking you weak. You ain't no puppet on a string. Let them know. If they call you with all the gossip, but ain't got nothing good to say that you need, then you need to shut them down. Stop calling me with chitter chatter. If they ain't calling you with a resolution or a solution, then don't call me. Don't get involved in the gospel or the drama any longer. Walk away. Because when God is performing in your favor, don't engage. Don't lower your vibration from what is already coming in. But let them know you ain't dumb and you see it all. And you know everything. And whatever they think they hiding, let them know they ain't hiding nothing. That you know your God is moving mountains out your way. And watch how they shut their mouths. All right, Jamisha. Thank you, beloved. See you in love and light. And congratulations. 211 on the clock. 211. 2 is balance. 11 is a new beginning. There's a new door opening and things are being balanced out. And Jamisha, it's on its way. You see your ancestors. You see the troop coming in. It's on its way. And it's coming in fast. Represents success over the home and the family. Oh yeah, your worries is coming in, boo-boo. You ain't alone. Is this somebody you had a family with? Because it says 2 of Cups and the death card. That's over. Close the door. Cut the cord. It's done. Will be no reconciliation, no reunion. Whoever this is got secrets in the closet. A lot of them. Hiding assets, hiding money. Because they don't want to see you have a come up, a glow up. But it's happening anyway. Whoever you in this partnership with, this connection, that's 2 of Cups marriage. It's over and done, my love. Over and done. Because justice is on the way, baby girl. Because justice is on the way. And that's all she wrote. Because we're moving on. Is that Aaliyah that sings Moving On? No, it's not Aaliyah. Maya. I think her name is Maya. She from the 90s, y'all. That's your song. I clearly hear it. Maya, M-A-Y-A, sings a song called Moving On. YouTube it. If it ain't Maya, some female R&B artist from back in the day. This ain't nobody new. You getting everything that belongs to you. How about that? All right, Jamisha, thank you, beloved. Thank you, beloved. All right, collective. Let's get some tarot for the collective. So if you have not received the message, you're gonna have to rewind because I'm not doing I usually give a little bit of a backstory after. I'm not doing today because I'll be here forever. And I got things to do. It's Friday. If you were here, you know where we ended, boo. Sun and wealth, a jackpot coming in, new evidence, investigation, identity theft, fraud, forgery, lies. You lied to the courts. Hello. Thank you, Jamisha. Thank you, beloved. Jamisha sent a gift to someone that wants to join the Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jamisha. Whoever receives that gift got a good thing. Thank you, beloved. Wait a minute now. We got the Knight of Swords. Somebody moving very impulsively. Somebody is afraid and desperate. Somebody that ran out of time, don't know what to do, is rushing in, and they're coming towards you. Somebody immature. This person is impulsive. All of a sudden, they want to be impulsively moving, come forward, rush in, when before they were slow moving. There's someone that stays in their head, but their thought process is a little distorted, a little off. But they got a whole lot they want to say. Maybe because they know you're about to find something out. Maybe because they know you're about to receive. If they're unemployed and they got nothing but time, that's what they're going to do with it. Come on. 4 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and 5 of Wands. Oh yeah, this somebody is sitting, got nothing but time on their hands, thinking about you. Day and night, night and day, that's all I do. That's another R&B song. I think of you, day and night. That's so. I don't know who the group is. It's the group of guys, R&B from back in the day. This person want all the smoke. Because 5 of Wands is arguments, aggression, fighting, competition. They want all the smoke. They want to rush in, have an argument. They have a lot to say because they're tired of sitting around worrying and thinking about you. Could be a fire sign. There are a lot of fire here. We got fire and air. A lot of fire, a lot of air. So they could be a fire sign, air sign, or you could be. Y'all going on a trip today? You going on a trip today? You was where they had thought when y'all going on a trip. Make sure you ask about one day so you go up there and be nobody there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a federal holiday. School can't be open unless they keep it open for parents that's working.
I think the only school in there that would be open all day is Success Academy because they're charged.
Will they send you up there?
No, we don't. They're elementary school.
Yeah, to make sure you may not got to go in.
Because he only said we had Wednesday off.
When maybe they use, when school's closed, do something else. You, whoever this person is in the hangman energy. Yeah, they stuck. Whoever this person is, this is the person that put everything on pause, tried to block something, tried to stop something coming to you or in your life, or just what they want to do. Maybe they want to come in and stop you from moving on. That's definitely Maya, because I can see the video. Maybe I should look at my hand first. No, I shouldn't. Confirmation. Nine of Pentacles. This person is coming in because they don't want you to be single and mingling. They don't want you to be available for love under new management. They don't want you to be financially independent. They don't want you to not need them. They don't want you to not need them. But the Sun and the Ace of Wands, they want another chance. The Sun is healing, getting back to joy, happiness, harmony. They want another chance. But the Ace of Wands, they want a passionate new beginning. They want to come in and reveal, expose, give it all to you. Lies. They're not going to tell you the truth. They're going to take these secrets to the grave if they have to. We got somebody that came out down low. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you who they had fighting against you. They're going to tell you who they teamed up with. They're going to tell you what they've done. Joy is already being returned to you by the divine. You don't need someone else to come in and give it to you or sell you a dream that broke it the last time. You are headed towards healing energy, divine energy, source energy. Begin your own passion, new beginning, creating, manifesting. From a life of financial independence, you're headed towards a major glow up. After being stuck, one delay after another, one pause after another. The gate is being opened up. The flow is coming in. And somebody want to rush in and with a false apology, tell you how much they love you, miss you, sorry they didn't choose you, sorry they fought against you, and gathered with all these people, had you being bullied, lied about. Now they want to be sorry after the damage is done. After God done overturned it. Here they come. Praying. Praying for another chance. The energies on the board. We got a lot of Aries here. We got Leo. We got a lot of Leo, a lot of Aries. We got Pisces. We got Gemini. We got a lot of Gemini. We got Libra. And this is and Virgo. You, them, whoever they're working with. Now, these don't have to be your signs, but these are what I see in the energy. This is your emperor, your counterpart in the reverse. Father of your children, your ex, baby daddy, because they don't deserve the title of a father. This is baby daddy, your counterpart in the reverse. If you were married to this person, this is a divorce, but we got heavy Aries energy all over this board. This person with the big ego acted as if they were a narcissist in control when they're very insecure, afraid. This is a child in an adult body. That's what Emperor in reverse is. They don't build, they don't protect, they don't give, they don't have there's no map. That's what this is, Emperor in reverse. And Emperor in reverse is a dark energy too. It's a dark energy. Heavily karmic. There's someone very controlling, but their controlling isn't from a place of being in control of themselves. It's being aggressively in control of others. This is a bully. The Emperor in reverse is a bully. That's what this is. That card flipped over right in my hand. It's a bully. But we know that bullies are people who are very insecure with themselves. Two of Swords. Yeah. Blocked. Block, and block. You got this person blocked. You made a decision to see them for who they were. This person that blocks all your money. You have the ability, and you were supposed to be King of Pentacles as boss energy, as CEO, someone that works for no one. Because they got money in the bank, gas in the tank. Running your own business, holding the bag. This person tried to block your business, your work, your finances, your independence. They did everything they could to block you from being stable, secure, and heavily abundant. We have Virgo here. Oh no, it's Capricorn. This person could, now we have Capricorn on the table. You could be a Capricorn, a boss. Queen of Cups. And I was just going to say this person works with the Queen of Cups. This could be their baby mama. Or you're the Queen of Cups. You were their counterpart. Kind, generous, giving, loving, understanding. But you also were an enabler for this person. Whatever they did, although it was egregious, abusive, you allowed it for a period of time because you love the Queen of Cups loves a lot. It loves strong, love hard. You may have tried, gave this person too many chances. All they did was come in and steal, delay, and set your life back. This person may have been jealous of you because they came out as jealous. And if they're not the one, they're with the baby mama, or this could be their mama. But there was this mature woman that came out before could have been the one when they were working with, could have helped them block your money. All right, darling, see you soon. Could have been the one helping them block it. So now we have Cancer here. These two people could have just thought they were smarter than life, smarter than the universe, that they could get away with whatever they put their minds to. This Queen of Cups could have been using this man counterpart for finance, for money. Maybe at one time he had a good job. Maybe he was a boss, or he had a lot of money at one time. And this Queen of Cups baby mother or that his mother could have been using him for financial gain and needed to cut you out the picture. Yep, 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving equally. 3, your money is about to come in. 3 of Pentacles is expansion, multiplication, ships sailing in. And 6 of Pentacles is equal give and take. Something taken from someone and given to someone else where it belongs. Generosity, kindness. It's like the universe showing you charity. Someone breadcrumbs you, held back, lied, stole, abuse. Yeah, and that's reparations are due, and they're about to be paid back. You definitely getting everything that belongs to you is coming back. As your ships are sailing in, beloved. And 3 of Pentacles is also a card of relocation. Because when the ship comes in, like I said, it don't dock. It pulls you on board and takes you away to a better life. More aligned with your energy. Someone safe, healthy, supportive, loving, which is your energy. And yes, this is my favorite tarot deck. Because this is the occult tarot, my favorite. 9 of Wands. Beloved, just push through. You've been pushing through. You are now going from the wounded healer, trying to heal your old wounds, take care of you, take care of those you love, while you were mending to wounds, to now the wounded warrior, healed, stronger, wiser, healthier, happier, and moving on. Picking up your sword, fighting for you and protecting what's yours, and moving on with your life in a better direction. Yeah, beloved. And it's about time. Universe is about to cash you out. The universe is about, instead of, somewhere where you can put your, somewhere they're moving you somewhere where you can put your seeds in the ground. Start that business, work from home, become that boss, the CEO, begin that spiritual practice, travel the world, heal generations, on to the next step in your life. And Archangel Michael said, that's the mother effing truth, Ruth. I know that's right. You are divinely protected and divinely favored, my love. And therefore victory. And therefore victory is coming in. Oh, this is something happening in the public. When the courtroom is in the public, the whole community, the whole family, everybody's going to be talking about this. Sudden fortune, everybody's going to be talking about this for years to come. People that knew and did nothing. People that gossiped while it was going on. People that laughed behind the scenes. People that hid and lied and conjured together. People that said they loved you, loved your children, and waited, watched you struggle. Because not only their family and the family you had together, your family's in there too. Oh, it's a lot of people involved in this, honey. It ain't just one group. You're getting justice and victory. And Archangel Michael said, she said what she said, boo. And that's all she wrote. End of story. End of story. It's been long enough. Too long. You've been patiently pushing through, waiting. almost given up or have, that you will ever receive justice, that they would ever be caught, that the truth will come to the light. What God says, I've been by your side day and night. Because if I wasn't, your lights would have been out. Get ready for a breakthrough with the brand new beginning. Take a leap of faith to move, to relocate far away, deep diving into your divination and spiritual practice, opening up that business, living wealthy, happy, healthy. Get ready to rewrite the story of your life. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. If it's not motivating, elevating, or financing you, if it's not loving on you equally or right or better, then you gotta go. I don't care who it is. You deserve respect, love, to be celebrated, supported. Who don't? A Queen of Cups? As much as you've given to the world and to others, let God give it back. And open your hands and your heart to receive it. Trust and believe it when you see it, that God sent it. Don't be stuck in a victimization mode, so harsh, building brick walls around yourself that God can't send love in to love you. You are not them, you never were, and you never will be. So let it go. And thank God for next. Expect it, receive it. Because it's coming in, my love. I see something. I saw that reverse card. I saw you. You got another friend in here? You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. I don't know the rest of the song. I only know that part. You got a friend in me. Is that from a show or commercial? A daytime show? I don't know, something like that. Something I didn't watch, but I know the song. I know I didn't watch the show. Is that from Friends? You got it. I don't know. I didn't watch that if it's from that. But I know that song. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Somebody, you may have a doggy around you. The animal is a spirit guide that you were meant to get together in this lifetime to find one another. And you did. All right, y'all. This is the last call. Last call if you would like a reading. $5, $10, $20, the last call. Somebody think they playing. I'll get to that when I get off here. Because I'm closing out the reading. Last call, I'm closing it out. What deck will I close it out with? Do y'all want ancestors? Do y'all want to say something else? Because I feel that. I feel like your ancestors got a lot to say to you. I don't know if you have an altar or not, if you don't connect. But you might want to. Because they got a lot they're trying to tell you. They have a lot they've been trying to tell you. Charity events. Charity events. When you receive this surplus, give some back. To show gratitude to your ancestors, give something back when you get this abundance. Choose a charity. Go volunteer. Build an ancestral altar. Give offerings. celebrate them, elevate them, feed them, raise them up. If not, I'll be here tomorrow. That's what we're doing on Saturday. You want to purchase them offer? It's $3. Tomorrow's ceremony. I'm hearing when you receive, when you're blessed, be a blessing to someone else in need. If you open up a practice, we got mirror magic. Did y'all, when I just put this card up, I don't know if y'all heard it, the candle behind me crackled and popped. It's loud enough. I don't know if you heard it. The black candle behind me. Somebody has done some mirror magic on you. Why? They're trying to peer into your birth chart. Somebody did mirror magic. Well, this is a dark feminine or your counterpart or family. Somebody did mirror magic or is doing mirror magic. Because that was confirmation, dark energy. They're trying to peer into your birth chart. He been quiet this whole time. Now, if you're a spiritualist like me and you have a platform, somebody's trying to find out what your spiritual gifts are and how they can work against them to affect your business or your money. Or someone knows you're a spiritualist. Maybe your ex told them, or they've been or something, and they definitely do a mirror magic on you. They're trying to peer into your life purpose and look into your destiny to stop it somehow, some way, because they delulu and don't understand that when you're anointed, that's impossible. Hello, you cannot look into the Akashic records of somebody anointed. They are closed, locked. But a lot of people don't know that. Even when they think they figured out, they're being sent a lie. What they're saying is false, because you're a child that is anointed, a divine being that is anointed. Your Akashic and your birth chart are sealed. Your destiny is locked. Confirmation. What they think they're seeing is an illusion that your team is making sure they receive. That's it. Playing games with them. Can't get into that. So anybody tries to come into it, that is a liar. But you are the topic of choice. Your name is in their mouth at least 3 times a day. Why? These are ancestral messages, by the way. How many times did I say your ships were sailing in? How many times? Confirmation. Your ships are sailing in, beloved. It says, get ready. Get ready. It says, get ready. It didn't say, it'll be here, or give it time, or be patient. It said, get ready. They're coming in. And that's what they got. Somebody already knows that you're about to get this settlement. Somebody already knows you're getting this transfer of wealth, this great fortune. Somebody knows their time is up and their days are numbered. Somebody knows they're going to jail. Somebody knows that they're sick on their last leg. Somebody knows what was hidden has been uncovered. Oh, you're the only one things were hidden from. It's a whole group of family of people that know. See self-made. See self-made establishing. You got a spiritual practice that you have either already begun, that you will now see new growth, new abundance, and will take off. or get ready, because here one come. It's going to be blessed, booked and busy, self-made. Don't work no 9 to 5. Boss energy. Come on now. You sitting on a miracle. You're already sitting on a miracle. So get up off your ass and shake your tail feather. Because, honey, the moment you get up, your miracle will manifest. I just heard you sitting on a gold mine. You sitting on a gold mine. It says self-made, establishing. Man, you wondering when to start that business? Yesterday. You're wondering when to begin getting what you need to do that, to feel confident, secure. Yesterday. Y'all know when I keep getting blanks, they ain't got nothing else to say. I'm going to cut it one more time. I only got 2 blanks. What they want to say. What did I say about giving ancestral offerings? Venerating, celebrating, elevating them. You ain't got that altar in 2026, and if you ain't got the ancestral altar from them in 2026, and you're a spiritualist, and you've awakened and you're ascending, I don't know why or what you're doing. The abundance, the protection, the guidance, the wisdom, things that they can bring in, they will not do it with an equal give and take. They will not. It'll be temporary. They make you think things getting better, and then a block get in your way. If you're not giving and taking equally, they're not going to pour out for free. And they're waiting for veneration because they need it. They need to be fed, elevated, and released and freed. This is when your ship comes in. When that money flows. When they move you to your forever home with your true life partner. When things grow abundantly, consistently. Charity events and gratitude, which means don't be greedy. Don't forget when you didn't have. Reach down and pull somebody else up, help somebody else out, bless somebody. Now, I'm not saying, like, if you're on a spiritual practice, charge your worth. So don't be out here giving away your energy for free. I've gone to a therapist years ago in one of my divorces. I went to a therapist, a counselor, because I didn't want to go to jail. So I had to work on my anger. Okay? It is what it is. That therapist charged $350 an hour. Thank God the insurance paid it. For 30 minutes of listening to my problems, taking notes, and giving me nothing to go on. And sending me home. I'll see you next week. But you get with a divine anointed spiritualist. Gives you spiritual guidance. Helps you balance your life. Renew your energy. Pull in the abundance. Take you on your life. And does all that for you. It changes your life forever. And that of your children and your lineage. And people out here talking about, oh, you shouldn't charge for that. What? That same psychologist, because it wasn't a psychiatrist, that same psychologist that I was seeing every week had the same educational credentials that I have, the same degree that I have. Because even we got to go see someone. Even the doctor sees a doctor when they sick. I ain't charging them $350 every half an hour. and doing 100% more than what I was getting for those come in contact with me for free. He had to eat, but so do we. So you begin your practice, you better charge your worth. People out here paying for shoes on their feet to step on shit on the ground every day. And that ain't changing life, ain't moving them in the right direction. But you come along and they want what? Free service for your energy, your time, and all the years you put in to build it? Through blood, sweat, and tears, I'm building my legacy. Ain't no way I'm for free. I give one free live away every month on a raffle on my channel. I pay what you need days, what you can days. I've given thousands of hours away for free than I have ever been paid. I do charity work. I've done Meals on Wheels, Christmas events. I've gone to shelters. I worked with ACS and the foster care system for 18 years. I've been in every jail, prison system in New York, meeting and greeting and speaking to the youth. There ain't nothing I ain't haven't given back while I was taking care of my kids solo dolo. I am out of freebies. I'm out of freebies. I'm out of turning the other cheek. I'm out of bending my back till it break. No more. God will send you what you need. And those that don't respect you, don't honor you, won't celebrate you, or don't see your value, let them go. Someone else is going to come along that will. Don't waste your time on listening to people talking about, oh, you charge for this, or you do that, or you missed your calling because you all about money, whatever, boo. Most of them people are still on the plantation working 9 to 5. That's why they're saying that. So while someone else is paying their bills and they overworked and underpaid, because you work freely, independently, and for the most divine, then they're going to shun everything you're doing. So when you step in this community, get ready to put on some thick skin, because it's coming. I watch other readers on the same platform in the same skin I'm in, of the same gender, single mothers and everybody in between, shunning other spirituals because they're gatekeeping their money. Stay in the lane that pays you and watch God supply it for you. Don't gatekeep nobody else. Why are people so concerned about money in your pocket? But they come in because the more they take away from you, the less is available they hope for them. That's the only reason why there's no other motivation. Because God ain't sending no anointed spiritualist to tell another spiritualist you're going to lose your divinity if you charge. That ain't nothing but the devil in their tongue and jealousy in their heart. So don't believe that. I heard one last night, and I'm like, really? How you gonna know they're gonna lose their divinity? You got cause you hold it in your hands. How do anybody know that you're gonna lose your divinity when it's not even up to them that you get it in the first place? They can't give it to you. They can't take it away, but they're gonna tell you. Don't focus on the money. Don't get the money. Don't worry about the money. No, you worry about your money and your bills and how God pays you or whoever you work for. Let people out here do what they do. And if karma is to be received for anything, God gonna take care of it. Nobody need to be the messenger of how somebody else surviving. Unless what they're doing is bringing a death or an egregious act to someone else. That's the only way you should be saying something. But if it ain't, then stay in your lane. You talking about confirmation. Know who you are. Know who you are, and don't let anyone steal your truth. Don't let nobody steal your truth. You are high priest, high priestess, anointed. And your ancestors said, we didn't raise no dummy, we didn't raise no fool. Your ancestors said, get out there, boo-boo, and charge your worth. We didn't raise you to be no slave, working for free till your back break because they can't pay you. The slave master don't pay. They want you to work for free to benefit them. Your ancestors said, nah, we did enough of that. Don't you be the next one. Don't let them take you for a fool. Now, I'm not saying be out there robbing and stealing. Know your limits. That's not what I'm saying. Because you got readers out here charging. I saw a reader out here, they charge $250 for 15 minutes. 15 minutes of what? You can't even get your question out in 15 minutes. Now that is indulgence. That is greed. That's extortion. I'm not saying that. I don't care what you think your value is. It ain't that. Unless you can reach up in the heavens and pull out a bowl of money and give it to me physically, you ain't doing nothing worth that. That you ain't. Have limits and boundaries for yourself. Don't go outside of them, but don't you go beneath them either. We're living in tough times. Nobody should be out here stealing, raping over nobody. For what? So I'm not saying be that, but I'm saying don't let nobody tell you that the pennies that you're already charging should be less. If they still worried about that, about you charging, let them send you a check to pay that bill themselves in. Then you ain't got to charge. Let them fund it. Because God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. You played the blood over your life, your family, your finances, your business, your health, your what? You played the blood of God and your ancestors over your life. And if they step in your way, give it to them. Give it to them. Recognize them by the fruit they bear. That's what I just said. You want to work with somebody? You need to study that person first. You need to feel them in your energy. You need to be inspired by them. Don't be chasing numbers, because fame is not fortune. Don't chase numbers because you just want to be those numbers. You want to get to that fame. That's a different energy. Be inspired by the fruits of their labor. Fruits of your labor are not your car or your home. Fruits are how you're inspiring other people to awaken, to elevate. Fruits are how you transform other people's lives. Fruits, and how is that shown on you? Oh, divine energy is worn like a skin of anointing. You'll know someone's anointed. If you're awoke, or you're gonna know, you're gonna see it. You'll feel it. You know when someone's just chasing you to steal your whole entire bag. You'll know it. I've signed up for covens. They wanted you to get in there and to prove your worth by working for them. What? I'm a gent. You lucky I walked into your coven. I came in to honor you with my gifts. What you mean work for you? You have these initiated. You got to clean their house, cook their food. What? To be initiated? To wear some beads? Or have a name? Just be careful. Everybody in this community is not grace. Not. They're not grace. And everybody that if you want to get with someone, see what they look. If you want to work with someone, or partner up, or collaborate, or join, look what they're inspiring to build. Look how they're inclusive within others. Look what they're being inspired to build, what they're trying to achieve collectively. The spirituality is not a me thing. It's not a me thing. It will never be. It's not a me thing. There ain't no king on a queen on a throne and everybody else in collective is a slave or follower. That's not spirituality. Only the Most High sits in that position. Everybody else walking around in the flesh? No, we equal partnerships. That's what's called the collective. We're equally connected. Nobody should act like they are the hierarchy with a crown and the rest are just scavengers or lost sheep. Don't get involved in groups where you're made to feel like you're there to learn, listen, and you got no voice to speak. That is not a coven. That is not. That's not a spiritual group. Everyone has a voice. Everyone is gifted. Everyone is learning, growing as everyone equally. You may be on different levels in your journey, but we all deserve respect, honor, and everybody got a space. And they should be able to take it up without competition or envy or jealousy. That's what you search for. Don't finally awaken and go back to another plantation after you left this one. Our ancestors say slavery is done, over. We gave our lives for it. Don't get caught up in the grandeur of being something, having a name or a title or numbers, and wake up one day and realize you was somebody else's slave. And they took all the money and gave you crumbs. If you want a mentor that's teaching you to build a platform and have a practice, they should be teaching you to run and fly solo. Leave the nest. After they receive their portion for their service, you on your own. You don't continuously keep giving back. They on their channel every time I see people on their platform every chance they get. Yeah, I taught them. Yeah, I work with them. Yeah, they were my protege. Yeah, I mentored them. Why are you doing that? If I bring you in and shout you out and put you on your platform, you fly so. Nobody should be saying every time they're on live, yeah, they used to work with me. I'm so proud. Look at their numbers. That you cloud chasing. That's what that is. Yeah, they using my cards and I taught them how to do this. That would show you was in the wrong place from the beginning with that person. Because that means they're not nothing without nobody themselves. That's not an emperor or an empress. That's not a high priest or priestess. All right, beloveds, I know I went on a tangent, but that's what I was led to do. We got a lot of people getting ready to start their practice in this room. And these are gems you need. Because when I got in, there wasn't nobody. And I was tripping and falling and tripping and falling. And fragile. I was fragile. And so I fell into a whole lot of parasites. I had to learn my lessons by taking some hard falls. And I'm determined to make sure that the next do not have to do that. People are afraid to say who snakes are. I ain't. They're lucky I don't call them out by their name. But hello. If you get with me and you mention someone, and I know I'm gonna tell it. Because there's a lot of snakes in this community. Everybody ain't winning. Everybody ain't in it for the right reason. So please protect your divinity. Protect it like a baby. Like you just gave birth to your higher self. Protect it. Don't let anyone come in to abuse the child that's already survived trauma. Don't, please don't. Yeah, beloved, there's a lot. Protect your divinity. It's your soul, baby. You've been through enough trauma. You've suffered and struggled enough. Don't put it out there and make it available to everybody and every kind of energy. I'm not saying be closed off, but set them boundaries. Because they will smell you coming. They will smell you coming. And then you'll be so broken that you may lose that divinity and have to start all over again. So it takes a lot of growth and maturity and courage and strength to say no. To say no and stand up for yourself and speak up. Because if you don't, they'll be seen as a weakness, and they coming. They'll send others, and they'll stalk your channel, watch your channel, shadow ban your channel, put false reviews and fake reports. Oh, they're going to do it all. They'll gang up and try to break you down so bad that you're doing so much work and the thing is moving that you'll want to give up. Hold the fort. The wheel is turning in your favor. Hold the fort. Don't you dare give up now. You're sitting on a miracle. Just get up, shake it off, put the boots on the ground, and make it work. You have the goal, you have the vision. There's nothing stopping you but fear and illusion. Break through that and get your victory. God's about to relocate you anyway. All this temporary is about to be over, and out the door you go. Thank you, beloved. Thank you for that loving heart. Yeah, DJ. Yeah, God's about to move you anyway. So on your way out, give them your ass to kiss on the way and close the door. That's what I feel. That's what I'm feeling to say. Give them your ass to kiss and close the door on your way out, and don't you look back. They'll get. You ain't gotta say a word. They'll get it. They'll figure it out. They won't chase you no more after that, because they'll see a warrior walked out that door. Not the wounded, not the broken, not the victimized, a beast. And go take your portion and take up your space. Thank you to everyone that got into the live today. Thank you for the bookings, the donations, the comments. Hitting the like button is free to do so. Thank you to my new subscribers, my new Soul Tribe family members. I am building a movement that's going to be off YouTube. That's the goal. That we continue restoring the next generation and giving back to this planet the love, healing, and spiritual elevation collectively in numbers. No one has got to be alone. No one has got to be alone. So as we grow, as we continue to build, the quicker that comes in. So if you want to join the Soul Tribe family membership, it's only $3.99 per month to get in. You get discounts to readings and services, and you get extra content. So when that happens, you already in it to win it. You get the invitations, the notices. Hello, and I'm running a tough ship when that comes, because won't nothing be hidden. So I was just putting that out there. For those who think they're going to come in with some other intentions. You got the right place. So come on in, boo-boo. It's enough of us going to be in there to wait for you. Come on in. Room is open. But I know you can tell how people move. You know, show up and can't put on the camera, show up and can't put on the audio, or don't show up. And yeah, I know. Hiding from what? All right, beloved. I'm going to stop right there. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Tomorrow is Ancestral Veneration Saturday. It begins at 12:30. If you did not purchase an offering today and you still want to tomorrow, 15 minutes before we begin, offerings are $3. You can purchase an ancestral offering tomorrow. We'll send it off in the whole ceremony. It's amazing. When we come together, it's amazing. So, if you don't have an altar and you want to give back collectively with other highly motivated and spiritual, come back tomorrow and we can do so. When the book will be off live, now that my website is operational, I'm going to put the link in my boxes, but it's on my community post. My new website is up and operational, and you can book through there. I'm taking the calendar off because I'm now mistress of that gate, and that will be only way to get in to see me is come through the site. You can go on there and join up and be the email, so you'll already be on that. So whenever I have things, it will automatically go out to you. All right. Anything I got up and coming, you'll know. My spiritual mentorships begin again in June. For details, email me. My tarot course is up and running. For details, email me. I think that's it for now. For those of you that participate in the New Moon and Taurus ritual, I've sent out your emails this morning because it's complete, or pretty much complete as of now. I sent you an update. The abundance rituals are still taking place until 28th. And then, so you still have time if you want to purchase an abundance ritual. They're sent by a recorded video. Okay? A private recorded video. If you need an abundance, New Moon and Taurus ritual. Okay, I think that's it. Because I'll be back tomorrow. See you all. Thank you so much. Each and every one of you. Have a blessed weekend. I'll see you, boo, tomorrow at 12:30 noon Eastern time. I love you guys. Glad to see you every chance I get. I'm blessed. To my family, my moderators, and my Soul Tribe members. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. God bless.